What is up to my Brian gang? What is up to my Brian squad? It is your girl Brian Bree here, and I'm back with another freaking video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're already a part of the Brian gang, make sure you go ahead and like and drop down those comments and let me know how your week has been, how your day is going. Alright, but anyway, I know you guys can see from that title that I am doing tips on how to point out fake friends. Yes, point out fake friends. Now look, y'all, some of these things I can kind of relate to, and some things I can't. These are some things that I just believe that are tips on bad friends. Now some of them, just like I said, I haven't experienced all of them. As I go through them, sorry, it's like a bug. Sparkle likes to go outside, and she been getting bugs in my house. So anyways, yes, so some of them I have experienced and some I have not. As I go through the list, I'm gonna let you know which ones I've experienced and which ones, you know, I just feel like, you know, are some good tips. So if you want to know tips on how to spot out your little fake friends, you go ahead and stay tuned and watch this video, baby, because they everywhere. So if you want to get these tips, go ahead and stay tuned, okay? Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the video with the tips on how to point out fake friends, okay? So I'm gonna start with disappearing when you need them the most. Okay, now this is a big one. Okay, I personally went through this one. I've had those friends that, you know, I'm there for them. You know, when I see that my friends are going through stuff, like, I'm always checking on them, like, are you good, you know, you all right, you know, not too much pressure, but I'm gonna check on you, you know. But I've had people that, you know, they'll just go in my, you know, I know that everybody goes through stuff and everybody has a life, but your friendships are just as important as your regular relationship. And I had to learn that in the past, because when I would, you know, be with my spouse and stuff like that, like, I would kind of neglect my friends in certain ways, and I wouldn't talk to them like on the phone and text as much. So, you know, that's something I had to learn. So I used to do that sometimes, to where, you know, like, they might not hear from me a week, but that's just not okay. You know what I'm saying? Even though with friends, you're supposed to, when you come back together, you know, it's supposed to be like you never left. But still, you have to treat your friendships like with some type of, you know, dignity and respect, and like, make sure you check on them. You know, a text don't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? A little text don't hurt, okay? So all that disappearing on your friends when they need you most, like if something go down and if you don't know how to handle it, like if they lose someone in their family, and then you just kind of like, I don't really know what to do for you. I don't really know what to say. Okay, disappearing is not the answer. That's just not the answer. You know, just a simple text like, are you okay? Or to talk about something else positive to get them in good spirits. You know, girl, did you check out that new movie? You hear this new song? Like, just chopping it up. Like, you don't even have to, if they want to talk about something that you really don't know, you know, how to respond, then just allow them to talk and vent. Because most of the times people just want to talk. They really don't want for you to answer back. They just want a listening ear, okay? So next, don't accept you for who you are. Okay, now this is a big one too. I haven't really went through this one, but I feel like it's very freaking important, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so like me, for example, like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Okay, like, y'all, Brie got a little attitude. Okay, I do have a little attitude. I'm very sensitive. I'm like a sensitive little thug. Like, my attitude's bad. Half time be trying to fight and stuff, but then I'm really sensitive, like, when it comes to people that I love. So like, if you're a family member or like you're a friend that I'm real close with, and then like something happened, like, I'm super ultra sensitive, okay? Super sensitive. So it's very important that I have friends and I have people around me that understand how I am and that can accept me for who I am. I need people around me that know that, you know, when I say certain things, like, I don't even mean it like in a bad way. Like, sometimes I say stuff and it can kind of come off as judgmental, or it can come off as mean or rude, when really I don't even have the intent of that. You know, I just need friends and people around me that are gonna be like, okay, like, the way you said that kind of like caught me off a little bit, Bree. I know you probably didn't mean it that way, so I'm just letting you know that the way you said it and probably your tone, like, that probably wasn't right. Like, accept your friends for who they are. Know how they are. You know what I'm saying? Take that time to get to know them, so that when something like that come up, like, you're not like, what the freak? Like, you don't even act like that. Yeah, they do act like that. They have their times. Everybody has good and bad about themselves. So it's just really important to find friends that actually know you, know who you are to the core, and that they fully accept you. Okay, next. Act different around other people. I've had this one. I'm pretty sure everybody done had this one, y'all. Okay, acting different around other people, that ain't what's up. Okay, like me, I try to be 100% the same around everybody. I try to keep stuff copacetic, keep stuff chill. Like, I don't want to be acting bougie with this friend or acting ratchet with this friend. Now, some people get this confused with, the fact that, now look, there's another thing that's kind of similar. You do certain things with certain friends. You have certain friends that you might be low key with. Y'all might get together and drink wine and just have meaningful conversation and chill, and that's the type of stuff y'all be on. But then you might have these friends over here that you get real ratchet with that like to go to the club. That's not the same. Okay? That's not the same. That's something completely different. Now, when you act different around other people, that's like, okay, let's say me. Let's say I invite my friend Jay around, and I act real like cool and laid back and stuff, and then my friend A come around and I'm just kind of like acting like extra bougie, extra like doing other stuff, like I'm not even talking like myself, like I ain't even sounding like myself. Like, baby, chill out, okay? Chill out. Like, if you gotta switch up that much when other people come around, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem for me, and that's definitely a fake friend for me, because look, I try to keep it real and I try to keep it 1,000 all around the clock, okay? All around the clock. And if I talk about somebody right there, it ain't nothing that I won't say to somebody else, that I won't say in front of them. Don't do that. Don't switch up. That's one of the things I really don't like. I really don't like. If you say you don't like white powder donuts in front of me, and then Jessica come around and you like white powder donuts, I'm gonna be like, so you switching up. So you finna put that in your mouth, and you know that you don't like white powder donuts. Okay, y'all, I'm getting off topic. So next. Woo, y'all. Now, when I read this one, I want y'all to know this one hits home for me, because I have a friend that's recently been doing this. Frequently breaks promises or forgets commitments. Okay, y'all. Now, this one is a big one in relationships, period. Breaking promises and breaking commitments. Okay, with me, and I tell everybody I come in contact with that I become friends with, like, word is bond with me. All you gotta do is communicate with me, talk to me, and we can pretty much be cool forever. Like, if we plan to go somewhere, if you don't want to go, just say you don't want to go. If we're planning to go somewhere and you're not able to go anymore, like, even if it's last minute, like, if something comes up, stuff come up, I'm understanding. Like, just say that. Like, people who just blatantly, disregard you, act like they just forgot, because sometimes I really don't think people be forgetting. I just think they rather do other things, and that's fine. Like, because if you ask me to go to Six Flags and then somebody asks me to go to a concert, guess what? I'd rather go to the concert. So I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna go to Six Flags. Like, I don't understand, like, why people don't have transparency and why communication isn't open. Like, saying you gonna come over and kick it, oh girl, we gonna do this on Friday, and then Friday come, you don't show up. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. And then, like I said, I recently went through this, and I actually asked my friend, like, Trick, like, if you stand me up one more time, and then I catch you out and doing something, like, we don't have a problem. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, y'all, I'm super sensitive, okay? I'm hard, but I'm sensitive. So that type of stuff, like, low-key, like, hurt my feelings. Like, when you try to act like you freaking forgot. Like, I ain't never did nobody like that, so I can't really relate. There's never been a time that I told a friend I was gonna be somewhere, and then I just blatantly not showed up, and they ain't hear nothing from me. Like, that's just straight up trifling to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you think somebody is your real friend, and then they keep doing it. It's like, not like once or twice, or like they fell asleep, or something happened, like they had to stay over at work or something. Like, I'm talking about blatantly, like, just disregard you and what the freak plans they had with you. Like, that's just BS. And I'm gonna move on, because that one right there, that hit real close to home to me, like I said, because I recently went through that one, y'all, and I ain't scared to admit it. I ain't scared to admit that I'm super sensitive, because I am. Okay, Luke, next. Gossip about people so you know they gossip about you. Okay, so let me tell you something. If I hang around a friend and they hang around another person constantly, and when they get with me, they talk about them, and they have a shitload of stuff to say about them, I know that you're doing the same thing about me, okay? If you sitting up here talking about Shaniqua to me, and Shaniqua this, and Shaniqua that, and blah, 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 oh, I know when Bree's not around, you talking about Bree this and Bree that, okay? So that right there, that's a fake friend, okay? Because if they're talking about all they little buddy friends that they hang out with every day to you, trust me, boo, they're talking about you to them, okay? Don't be naive, okay? Don't think that they sitting there gossiping about other people's business to you and they ain't telling your business to somebody else, okay? Fake friend, next. Stop talking to you when you two disagree. Okay, this is a big one too, and I've been through this one. Okay, like friends that you can't say stuff to, and I think I have another one on here that says like you can't say something to them or you can't be honest with them, so I'm gonna just combine these two together. Okay, those type of friends that you can't say nothing to, or that the moment you say something that rubs them the wrong way, like they get offended and then they just like stop talking to you, like that's a fake friend, like off rip. Like a real friend gonna tell you the real, and they're gonna be honest with you, and if you can't take it, then hey. And if you stop talking to me just at the convenience of you and it don't bother you, then you weren't my friend to begin with, okay? You weren't my friend to begin with, okay? Because I'm the type of friend, like, if people don't reach out to me or something, you know, I'm gonna reach out and try to fill them out and see, like, what's wrong, like, see if they're going through something, if they need something. But when I can blatantly see that you're okay and that you're not going through and you're just choosing not to talk to me, okay, bitch, like, snip, snip, cut off, okay? My cutoff game is real good. I'm good for blocking somebody. Like, look, like, you're not gonna cloud me with that negative energy. You're not gonna be acting like you want to be sometime on me and talk to me this time, but you don't want to talk to me this time. So look, you're gonna have to choose, boo boo. You're gonna have to choose. If you don't want to talk to me, if you're getting offended at stuff that I say, if you can't be a real friend and just come to me and tell me you don't like certain stuff I say or how I say stuff, then you were never my friend anyway. Next. Okay, not supportive. Okay. So with this one, I don't know if y'all have ever just been talking to a friend, and even if y'all are face to face or on the phone, but more so like face to face, like you can see their face expression, and you tell them like, oh girl, I'm about to start this new hair care line. I was using the example, and they're like, oh okay, that's what's up. Like real like dry, and like anytime you just tell them anything that you're about to do, like they bringing up the negative, and like, okay, so why we can't look at the half, but the glass half full? Like, why we gotta look at it half empty? Like, why you can't support me and be like, yo girl, that's what I was talking about, blah blah blah. Like, I got this one coworker that, like, my whole YouTube thing, and like me trying to film on Saturdays, edit on Sundays, and have a video coming up every week, like she just be so crunk for me, y'all. Like she be so crunk for me. She be like, I'm so proud of you, blah blah blah. And like I really be appreciating that, and she do that, and some of my friends don't even do that. Like they be like, oh okay, might send me a gift or something, like, okay, so like why y'all be dry hating? Like why y'all just can't be like, okay bitch, like, cause that's what I do to my friends. Like I be like, bitch, you better do that, you better do that. That's what I do. But you know, everybody ain't the same. But see, another thing is I'm real good on vibes, so I know if you hate or not, and I know if you feeling some kind of way. I'm very good with vibes. Like I might not be good with a lot of things and reading a whole bunch of other stuff, but like as far as when it comes from vibes and people, and like kind of like if they feeling some kind of way, I can feel it right off rip, through a text, on the phone, in person. I can feel it. Okay, next. Okay, and see, this one kind of still jumps in with it. Easily drop you as a friend. If anybody can just stop talking to you at any point in time, if it don't bother them, hurt their feelings, if they not talking to you, if they feel like, you know, whatever, like they just don't even care, that's not your friend, boo. That's not your friend. It's not. And I've been through that. Like this one girl that I've been friends with, like off and on with for years, like I'm just finally fed up with it. Like she chooses when she wants to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? And so she's speaking stuff, she talk, you know, I'll talk back. I don't have no problem with people for real. Like I pretty much can let stuff go for real. But you know, some people you just gotta let it rock, y'all. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the point of this video, I'm just trying to show you like little signs. Like even if you notice some of your friends doing this, like you don't even have to cut them off. You know what I'm saying? If you value the friendship and you really care about this person, then let them know how you feel and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? A friendship is just like a relationship. You gotta work on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have transparency. You gotta have communication. Okay? So listen to all these tips, y'all, because I'm telling you, these are the tips. Like to tell you if you got fake friends. I'm not playing. I done went through majority of these, okay, over my whole period of life. I'm 25, baby. I done had probably almost one person do one of these to me, okay? So you guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below and say hi, you guys. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next freaking video. Bye.